on the channel, Mortal Kombat unboxings continue with the variant edition Katana from Mcfarlane Toys. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mortal Kombat unboxing and review. But remember, for all your modern day Mortal Kombat needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. But back to Mortal Kombat, an older figure out there, and I've already spaced. I can't remember where I picked this up. I think I got it in a couple of different figures in the last few months. The blue version of this is very easily found at Walgreens in my area still to this day. But this is, as you guys know, with Mcfarlane, he puts out different colors, different chases, different variants, all that kind of stuff in all of his lines, and that's what we have here. And truth be told, I don't know if I really needed this one. I'm not sure why I picked this up. Like I said, my memory's a little foggy on this, but we're going to unbox it here. And here's the funny story, and this is the first time in the history of channel I've ever done this. I unboxed Katana in the traditional blue. We have this one. There it is right there. We'll stick her to the side for now. But I unboxed this one. I thought I recorded the video. I sat here, I did the whole thing, and then I looked and the video didn't even record. So I said, are you kidding me? So I sat here for like 13 minutes, did a whole unboxing, talk about all the usual rap I do, and none of it was recorded. So I said, well, there it is. I'm not putting the genie back in the bottle. I'm not going to redo this again. So I said, we'll just unbox this one, and we'll just put her to the side, and ta-da, there's the blue version. Identical to this, just different colors. That's the only change here. So we gotta run it back again, I guess, with this one. And I let a few days pass before I try to do this video because I was so upset with myself I didn't hit record. I'm just a perfectionist out there, I guess, as far as hitting the record button on the camera. But there it goes. That's what it is. So we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging, talk about it, unbox it, talk about it, and we'll compare it to this blue one, see where it goes from there. But there it is, old Katana. Some might say looking only like she can look. But it's got the blue. It's funny, you know, it's a variant, more of a purple-red packaging figure here. But the packaging is still the traditional blue, like the one we had over here, just so you know. But it does have this little Platinum Edition sticker on there, so you know there's something special about this one. And not a crazy expensive piece. I think this is about a $30 figure or something like that. Nothing too crazy at this point. I mean, it's one of those things, how many variants do you really want? How many do you need? I would have liked to seen the variant be Melina, her sister. You could obviously do a very easy repaint, just a little different face going on, maybe. That would have been a lot cooler, but that would have had people up in arms, I'm sure. There's the side of the package. Little glamour shot. And there it is there. Nothing fun on the top. Warnings on the bottom. And then you got the back. Traditional Mortal Kombat back package. Not promoting anybody else, nothing, just a glamour shot of the figure. Just seems like a lot of wasted space. I feel like they could do more with that, but hey, that's why they do what they do. 22 points of articulation in this one. And once again, I should say, promoting the blue one, that's what it is, but this is the chase. What is this, reddish purple? I don't even know what the actual color is called. Pull this out, see you later. Whoa! And there it is. You obviously always get that Mortal Kombat stand. I do have those always sitting at the ready, so I'll fish this out later. See you later. And there's the old Mortal Kombat stand. We'll put that to the side. Let's pop her stuff out. There it goes. And there she goes. And away we go. See you later. All right, so accessory-wise, it's funny. She comes with a sai, like a young Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. And it is still weird to me is whenever I pop a sai out of plastic, I feel like there should be two, because I guess Raphael is basically who I unbox with sais. I guess Elektra from Marvel Legends. Usually sais come in two, not one. So it feels very strange just getting one sai. But this is a very cool sai. It's got the nice ribbing kind of for the handle here. Got little spikes on the bottom. Traditional sai at the top. But it's more of a corded, like a corded kind of texture to it. So it looks like it's almost like a drill that drills in. So that's very cool attention to detail there. She does hook up with her fan. As you can see, it came in blue. Same with her fan here. It came in blue over here. I do like that attention to detail. I'm glad they did the color apps differently. This is kind of a fan, you guys know, but it's got the daggers and everything else in it. I was going to say, does this... No, it is not articulated. It's nothing. It's just like this. So you can have it like this, or you can have it folded up. Your choice. Choose your own adventure, as we say on the channel. And then you got Mileena here. The mask is not removable, of course. Mileena, Katana, I mean. I'm going to get confused, I guess. But you got 22 points of articulation. You got double jointed elbows. You got the wrists, of course, the shoulders, the waist, a little bit of the waist. Yeah, I guess it works. It's got the waist and then the bottom waist. You got double jointed knees, of course. You got the feet. It's always funny getting the toe articulation. I never use it, but it's there if you need it. High heels as well. Hard figure stand. Luckily, it comes with a stand, as we all know. Cool coloring, though, with the red and purple kind of intertwined here. But it is a straight repaint of the other one. Got her hair up in a little bun with a like a pin through it. That's kind of cool. Got her bandana on the back. Yeah, besides that, it's it's Katana. Is this my favorite Mortal Kombat character? This is one of those characters that they're in the game, it's cool, it's fun to fight him and stuff, but if you're at the actual arcade back in the day, you're not putting in your 50 cents, your quarter, you're not going to be Katana. You're going to be Sub-Zero, you're going to be Scorpion, you're going to be somebody else. You're probably not going to be her. But if you were, let me know in the comments if she was your go-to. It's kind of like Sonya in Street Fighter. She was never my go-to either. I always had different guys I wanted to be. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me and my female prejudice, apparently, back in the day. I'm not going to be a girl. I'm going to be this guy. Maybe that's what it is. Times have changed, of course. But she was never my favorite Mortal Kombat character. I don't know if I've ever met anybody that this was your favorite. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that loves Katana and Mileena and that whole story arc and all that kind of stuff of the sisters. Will she stay on the stand? Posing with her is pretty easy. You got 22 points articulation, so you can get her in some dynamic poses. I'm still working on my Mortal Kombat display. I'm not exactly sure what room I'm going to put it. Ghostbusters, Mortal Kombat, Power Rangers, those are my floating displays. I can move those into different rooms because they're not huge displays. They're not huge collections. So I use those as, okay, I have this extra shelf in this room. I'm going to move Ghostbusters to that or Mortal Kombat or whatever. That's my plan at least. And I'll dress them up a little bit different. As I said, we got the blue Katana as well. I do prefer the blue. I don't think I mentioned that. But I will probably put this one, the unopened fan, with this one and have the open fan with the blue one. Just a little bit of a point of difference outside of the colors, giving them a little different weapons and stuff. I think that's what you got to do. No use to have them the exact same way in both figures standing next to each other on your display shelf. But that's me. That's me and that's my rules. We all have our own rules as far as figures go. And that's the beauty of the hobby, of course. So you make your own rules. If you want to mix these guys with your Street Fighter toys, by all means, do it. So there's a lot to like here. There's a lot to say, it's a cheap cash grab with the repaint. I don't know. What say you? What do you guys think about McFarlane and all these variants and repaints and stuff he does over the years? All lines. I'm used to it going way back to the 90s. I remember news didn't get out quite a whole lot when McFarlane Toys and the Spawn figures first came out. We basically find stuff in the stores. You get your Toy Fair magazine once a month, and they wouldn't always cover McFarlane Toys every month. They wouldn't tell you always what's going on. But all of a sudden you'd walk in, there's a gold medieval Spawn. Oh, there's a silver, there's a bronze. There was all these color variants, and it was quite the hunt trying to figure out and just, getting the most out of your molds. Nobody's ever got the most out of their molds quite like Todd McFarlane. When you release the same Spawn figure in 10 different variants, 10 different repaints, it's just amazing. And suckers like me back in the day, I was buying them all. I was like, I gotta have each one. I want the silver, I want the bronze, I want the gold, I want the regular, I want the hamburger head. Just down the line, it just seems crazy. And I think that is what killed some of that Spawn line back in the day. It just got to be a little bit too much. And he walks that fine line, and I think that's why, at least in my area, it's funny, I hear from other areas with the DC Multiverse line that, they're off the shelves all the time. In the areas I travel, I have never had an issue finding one of those figures if I'd want it. They're always there. They're always heavy supply. As far as the action figure aisle, DC McFarlane figures are the most stocked. And I just think they're not for everybody. I think the cuts are a little too deep, and then there's so many different variants and stuff, and I think it turns people off from the get-go. That's my opinion. But what say you? What do you think about all those variants and stuff from McFarlane? I don't mind it in some of these Mortal Kombat ones, but, once again, my biggest gripe with this McFarlane Mortal Kombat line, which I do like, I just wish we could get more classic characters, but I think there's probably some kind of a rights deal with Storm Collectibles somewhere in there. Maybe they have the rights to the classic editions, and McFarlane has the more video game recent editions. I don't know anything. That's just how my mind's telling me, because McFarlane, at the end of the day, like all toy companies, they want as much of your money as they can get. If you want my money, you're going to put the classic Mortal Kombat characters out there. that's what's going to get the most money, but we don't see that happening. So very interesting times in all collectibles, especially the Chase variant game that McFarlane really designed and owns, I think, as far as the market goes. So there you go. Tell me your comments about McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures, Chase's variants, DC Multiverse, whatever you want to talk about. We'll join in the conversation. Don't forget to like the video, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to go to Pro Wrestling Tees/Kyle Peterson. Get your very own Kyle Peterson t-shirt. Be the most stylish guy or gal in your neighborhood. But for Katana, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.